In May 2024, a poultry farm in Victoria, Australia announced that it detected a case within its livestock of avian influenza, or the bird flu. Several poultry farms in the area soon became infected with the virus, while not long after, another strain was detected in farms across the country, and response plans restricting movement were soon put into place to prevent further transmission. Geneticists have been researching methods to reduce these dangers posed upon some of our most popular resources. All of this feeds into the topic of genetically modified organisms and how they may be able to prevent transmission of the most persistent diseases. Welcome to the genetic basis of stuff and things. You've probably heard the concept of genetically modified organisms already, whether they're examples of genetically modified food, crops, and of course, the first genetically modified organism, a bacterium with another bacterium's DNA inserted into it. Over time, this list is sure to grow. However, a particularly interesting area of genetic modification to stick its foot in the door are genetically modified animals. These transgenic animals have the ability to reduce environmental impact in farming and increase the quality of animal products, along with many more possibilities. Livestock make up a large portion of genetically modified animals, as they naturally face threats of transmissible viruses such as influenzas that can unfortunately affect humans if uncontrolled. One example of these diseases is the bird flu, in which type A viruses are the most severe in transmissibility and fatality. As such, preventing the spread of these strains would be of great importance to livestock farmers. A particularly effective instance of genetic modification of livestock was conducted in the United Kingdom in 2011 and involved developing chickens that were genetically resistant to bird flu infection. In order to produce the transgenic chickens, embryo cells were inserted with an RNA expression cassette. Not the music kind. These cassettes are genetic components that directly instruct the cell to increasingly express an element. In this case, the element expressed is a hairpin RNA molecule. Note the shape, which acts as a decoy. Much like using a decoy in hunting and warfare, genetic decoys are lures for viral particles, baiting them to bind with one another instead of the animal's genome. They do this by matching terminal sequences with those found on complementary RNA that typically bind to viral polymerase, inhibiting transcription, replication, and packaging of viral genomes. To conduct the experiment, the transgenic chickens were either housed with birds of their own condition or non-transgenic birds. Some of these birds were selected to be challenged, that is, infected with a dose of highly pathogenic avian influenza, while non-infected birds were deemed in contact. All non-transgenic birds and all but 2 transgenic birds directly infected with influenza died within a week, but throughout their illness, the number of transmissions to their fellow birds indicates a clear trend of the impact of the decoy molecules. As you can see here, in-contact chickens that were housed with transgenic challenged birds lived noticeably longer in their condition. This shows that bird flu infection was not as efficiently transmitted between birds, proving to us the significance of genetic modification in controlling livestock diseases such as avian influenza. Although it's not the only method of reducing transmission of infection, transgenic control through modification offers potential benefits over more conventional forms like vaccination, which may still allow circulation of virus strains within livestock, and especially unvaccinated animals. Genetic modification provides other valuable advantages on multiple levels, from the transgenic organisms themselves to consumers and producers of livestock industries, essentially anyone across the world. These types of experiments showed no evidence of ill effects in the uninfected transgenic animals, while also limiting the impact on genetic diversity as novel genes are introduced. Additionally, molecules that are expressed in genetic modification, such as hairpin RNA decoys, are unlikely to pose risks to consumers and the wider environment. As the quality and effectiveness of genetically modified livestock naturally increases with further research, we can expect the use of transgenic disease resistance to become more prevalent in both food production and animal welfare, where the use of this far from poultry technology could possibly be seen far beyond poultry.